Salutations, I'm Ekamak, this is Let's Play Crosscode. Last time, we picked up a whole bunch of quests. We still have a few more quests to go. This time, we're going to check out the info booth, because I remember, this was not finished in the beta. Hello. Greetings, Seeker. If you desire more in-depth knowledge about your abilities, talk to our experts here. Also, you can reset your skills using a circuit override using the circuit reset terminal downstairs. So yeah, if you don't like how your circuit is, you can reset it there. It's not the easiest thing to collect though. Hi! Bro, straighten up and get in shape. Your body is your temple, man. No buts, or ifs, or maybes. Your body is what keeps you alive, so you must work for it, bro. And you must know how your body works, man. I can explain. Just hit me up. Explain stats. Bro, there's 4 basic stats in Crossworlds. HP, attack, defense, focus. HP are your life. More HP means you can take more damage, and you survive by taking like a boss. Pumping HP will also make your healing more effective, both for eating and your body's own healing. More attack increases the damage you inflict with your attacks. But bro, remember there's more factors that change the damage, like modifiers you get from your gear. Your defense will reduce received damage and protect your HP from getting chipped. It also strengthens your shield when you try and block and tank damage. And focus, bro, dude, that's doing a lot of things, man. Look how fast you increase those SP. Also, having high focus increases the chances of doing critical hits and decreases the chances of taking them. Then there's those 6 status conditions, dude. Again, high focus makes you do more and take less. Finally, the windows for perfect eyes and dash invincibility get longer with high focus. Believe it, man! It's all important, bro, so train your body. Get good equipment, cause that's way more important for stats. Bummer. Got more questions, bro? Explain buffs. How does she not? Dude, you're interested in a proper diet? Good thinking, bro. Foods are the promised source of getting buffed. Use those to look at your power soul, man. It's only temporary though, and you can only have 2 food buffs active at a time. Limited digestion, man. Staying buff can make a huge difference, so stay well fed. Your body will thank you. Got more questions, bro? No thanks. Take care, bro. Just look at her, go. I tell you, Ms. Lee is best girl. Dude, I heard you the first 100 times and I still don't get it. She's just someone tutorial NPC. Well, actually, she gets fleshed out nicely in the timed graphic novel that center around her adventures. She got what? What else is there? Mr. Nomsworth, Middle Management Miracles. Hey, her growth as a fighter in the final confrontation with her corrupted father had me on the edge of my seat. Now she fights a stands bag all day. What a perfect character arc. My girl earned this piece. Hi! Be greeted, Seeker. I am Miss Lee, grandniece of the Great Master Sensei. Right. The art of combat that was flowing through our lineage long before Seekers were even a mere thought. All that wisdom can be yours if you are willing to learn. Secrets of close combat. Nod's close combat question. Yes, the art of close combat is indeed fast and powerful. Even groups of enemies can be kept at bay by skilled fighters. You, Spheromancer, will execute a series of 3 swings followed by a powerful spin attack of great range. Though the last attack is rather slow, creating openings for counterattacks. Thus, a wise fighter considers to dash out of a combo to continue attacking without delay. This legendary technique is called dash cancel and can be used to cancel almost everything. More questions? Range combat? Yes, the art of ranged combat is useful indeed, for it allows you to attack your enemies at a distance. It can be divided into fast volleys of small projectiles and well-aimed charged shots. Quickly fire small shots are one of the best ways to deal a lot of damage quickly, as long as you aim properly. But keep in mind that impatient throwing will slow down your aim. Best to aim properly before you start attacking. Carefully attacking with charge shots, on the other hand, is a less efficient source of damage. However, they can cause strong knockback, can sometimes break your foes, and when used with an element, even cause status conditions. Also, charge shots will ricochet from solid objects, allowing for attacks from surprising angles. You should know, however, that some enemies are resistant to ranged combat. Melee combat will have better results in those cases. I wish I had known that earlier. More questions. Dashing. The dash is an essential technique in fights and allows you to traverse short distances at blinding speeds. The speed alone allows for safer evasion, but it has another property, the mythical flash step. A dashing fighter will be completely invisible for a fleeting moment, and even phase through some objects. That moment is short, but it can be prolonged by strengthening your flash step ability and focus. Do not forget though, that the number of successive dashes is limited to 3, and a short break is needed afterwards. More questions! Secrets of guarding. When facing vicious attacks, raising your guard is often the wisest course of action. It will greatly reduce all damage in the direction you are facing, and often safer than trying to evade. Though beware, your shield can break after absorbing a lot of damage. The efficiency and endurance of your shield depends on your defense and the specialized solid guard modifier. However, if your guard is timed perfectly, it will never break and negate all damage. This is the fabled perfect guard. There are, however, mighty attacks that ignore the shield. Be wary of those. More questions? No thanks. This is a lot of dialogue. Fine, come back when you desire guidance again. Hi! Yes, what is it? Who dares interrupt my science? Oh, it is a seeker. Oh well, you might be worthy of my knowledge. You must know, I am the greatest expert of elemental science in all of Southern Rookie Harbor! So, give me your banal questions and let me enlighten you! Element basics. Oh, you still need to understand the basics? Alright. By drawing upon the power of the track, Seekers can extend their basic abilities with one of 4 elements. To actually do that though, you will need to earn each element in the Temple of Tracks. Prove yourself worthy, so to speak. Aside from being superior in raw power compared to neutral, they also deal additional damage to the right enemies. However, there's also the possibility of enemies being resistant to one element or another, so don't turn your brain off. This also applies to you as well, so keep an eye on your resistance if you enter dangerous environments. Also, you should know that elemental modes incur a natural resistance penalty of negative 50% to their counterpart. For example, using heat mode, you'll take 50% more damage from cold attacks unless you raise your resistances. Anything else? Elemental overload. When using an element mode other than neutral, your element load will increase. This happens when you do any action during any element mode, throwing a ball, doing a slash, etc. It is of no matter if you hit a foe or not, so blindly attacking is a foolish thing to do. Just pay attention to your elemental display in the upper right corner if you want to know your overload. The icon will fill up in a yellow color. Once it's filled, an elemental overload will happen and force you into neutral. To decrease the element load, you can switch back to neutral mode and continue attacking. Using neutral, especially when attacking, will cool down the overload much more quickly. Anything else? Tell me about statuses. Ah, status conditions. An immensely fascinating topic. Some see it as the truly cultured way of fighting. In any case, each element has an associated condition that will weaken an enemy in some way. Heat can cause burn, which causes damage over time depending on your max HP. Cold can cause chill, slowing down the victim's movement and attacks. Shock can cause jolt, which does some damage over time while also interrupting and stunning the enemy periodically. Keep in mind that jolt damage depends on your own attack power, basically as if you were performing the attack yourself. So, sort of like confusion. Wave can cause mark, increasing all the range damage that victim receives. To trigger a condition, you must repeatedly use charge shots or certain combat arts on an enemy. You'll see a special bar fill under the enemy until the condition is finally triggered. It triggers faster if the attacker's focus is higher than the defender's. Rush skills will increase the effect and the speed. Anything else? Nope, that's good. I hope my lecture was of help. I sort of gave up on her accent halfway through. Hi. Oh, an Australian accent, is it? Well, g'day, mate. I'm the tech specialist. Oh. Should I really? Okay. G'day, mate. I'm the tech professional, specialist of circuits and other hardware. Seekers like you are utilizing advanced BioLink hardware to draw powers from the track. If you want to know more about the application, just shoot your questions. Circuit functionality. Well, to improve your circuit, you need to collect CP. You can get more CP by growing your level and from some special artifacts that sometimes get awarded to dutiful seekers. If you have CP, you use them in your circuits, either neutral or one of the elements, if you have any. Skill nodes need to be connected to the seeker and have one of 3 levels. Higher levels tend to be more powerful, but also need more CP to activate. Skills and branches can be switched at any time without a cost. For the rest, you gotta do a full reset at the terminal downstairs. See, as you grow as a seeker, you'll wield up to 4 elements in addition to neutral. Each of them have their own circuit that only empowers you with the right elemental node. An exception is neutral circuit that represents your very core of your seeker board. Activate nodes on the central circuit also empower elemental nodes with 50% of their values. More questions? Now this is interesting. I think it was in the beta though. Some modifiers can be tricky. Which one confuses you? The Iron Stance modifier lets you ignore the stun and knockback from attacks so you can just keep on fighting. But you can only ignore attacks up to a certain limit, depending on their damage. The maximum damage you can ignore is the Iron Stance percentage of the max HP value. So a fighter with 1000 HP and a 10% Iron Stance can ignore all attacks of 100 damage or less. Obviously it's more reliable against many small attacks compared to the powerful hits. And without a decent defense and max HP you won't find it very useful either. Any other mods that confuse you? The Assault modifier adds additional shockwaves to your melee attacks. The total strength of all shockwaves is the modifier percentage of the normal strength. Additional shockwaves will appear each 25% modifier value, though the overall damage stays the same. Any other mods? Cross Counter. The Cross Counter modifier increases damage on a counter. This means attacks against enemies that are either currently attacking or preparing for attack. Any other mods? Bouncer. The Bouncer mod increases the damage against weakened enemies. This specifically affects enemies that have been broken in some way. Breaking works differently for each role. You'll find this is only in special equipment though, not in the circuit. Any other mods? I want to save Pin Body for last. Wait, no, go back. This is the best status in the game, IMO. The Pin Body modifier reflects a certain amount of damage to attackers when blocking their attacks. Reflected damage depends on how much damage is absorbed by the shield and your overall defense value. While the attacker's defense reduces the damage as usual, the defense of the defender increases it. Thus, it's a very useful ability for defensive fighters. Just tank your abilities to death, mate. Tank your enemies to death, mate. And that is it. I don't believe it. 15 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the big part. by a... As you can see, this is how you get circuit overrides. And they are not easy to get. Me? I think this is an instance room. Must be something good going on here, no? There is a quest for this guy? I don't quite get why I don't have it up yet, but... A new seeker in my dojo! Not ready you are. Come back when mastered both heat and cold you have. Yes, yes. Okay. Heat to... That, in the beta you could just go straight to him, and there was actually a quest saying, go here. I guess not. So I guess instead I'm just gonna pick up whatever quests I can along the way. Actually, I should just pop them up here. Okay, find the thief in the park. Yeah, I might as well pester the thief while we're here. Because then he's just going to charge out into Autumn's Rose. Speaking of which, you there. Hi! Ah! What do you want from me? Hi? Hi, Lee, hi. I see. So you want to arrest me for my crimes? Alright, it was only a matter of time, but I just had to earn money for... Here, let me show you. My speedy escape! Bye! Seems like they still have not given those average quest NPCs more nuanced responses. Well, that's good news for us. Otherwise, doing side quests might be problematic with your limited means of communication. Yes, I'm sorry. I'll continue working on it. Now let me see. Some people these days have no manners, running through the streets like they're fleeing from the police without regard for others. Hi! Hello, young lady. Did you also see the unkempt ruffian running through the street like a madman? He was stinging of smoke and looked very suspicious, I tell you. I think this might be the person we're looking for. Don't quote me on this. I saw him running to the southwest to a dead end by the sea, if you want to teach him a lesson. Right, it's here. Hi. Ah! You again? Okay, I guess that's the end of the line then. It's really a shame. That you're so slow! Bye! Find where the thief went. Again. That mean scoundrel ran past him. You must have given him a solid spanking. Good job. Still not satisfied? Well, he ran towards Autumn's Rise if you want to whip him some more. Okay, I think the whole tutorial segment actually ate up an unfortunate amount of time, so I'm gonna stop recording here. Next time, we actually get into the good content of the game. Take care, guys. I'll see you all around.